Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil 4, where
Hello. That door's smiling.
that door is smiling. We are having the worst vacation of our lives right now. Came to Spain to have a good time, and now we gotta rescue the president's daughter. That's not accurate at all. Don't listen to me. Hello, sir. Wow, I'll just miss that shot immediately. Hello, I would like you to die, please.
There he goes.
Don't you fucking throw axes at me. Damn.
He wants to ask you a question.
Boo. If they're throwing axes and stuff, you can shoot them out of the air. I know I've done it already, but I want to make a point of mentioning it. Because it's helpful. Sir. Sir. Sir! Get down, sir.
Stop it.
You can totally get by stun locking guys with a knife as long as you can get close enough to have them being knifed as they're getting up. Really helpful, especially early on. Okay. Go! Crouch! Gentlemen. Go ahead, throw another one. Oh, I missed. Turns out I'm bad. Good night. You can also shoot
Nice.
dynamite out of the air, which is what I wanted to show off there. If you shoot dynamite, it will blow up in their faces and hopefully take out them and some of their neighbors, which is good for everybody involved. Sir, I think you're... Yeah, it's fine. We'll get there. And you can also knife... Come on. Knife the bear traps. Save a little bit of ammo. Can I open this? Oh, hey, look at that.
Oh.
They will not walk into their own bear traps? What? Oh, it's you. Okay. Good night. Boop. Boop. I would suggest having better aim than I have. That'll help you a lot in the long run as well. Good night, sir. Ooh, a spindle's in here. What do you know? Oh, that's okay. Oh, nope. I did see that. I thought that one was broken.
Oops.
Help if you're not almost blind like me as well. That's okay. We have chicken eggs. Leon's favorite snack. Raw egg.
Raw egg.
You will give me an egg.
You will give me an egg.
Cracks it open and drinks the yolk right up.
I like to imagine he just eats the whole thing, shell included, like a snake.
You
Just swallows the whole ass egg like a snake. Hunnigan
I
asks.
love eggs.
People see him do that in the break room, and he's like, it's protein.
You're weird, man.
tastes like salmonella.
See, I could definitely see Wesker doing that.
Zoom in on the red eyes as he like unhinges his jaw and swallows a whole egg.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yep.
goodness.
Yeah. Doesn't even have to chew, just down hold of
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked like a fucking snake. He at a diner. Just, you will give me an egg. Yeah, how would you like that done, sir? Just the egg.
just an egg.
So they hand her a plate of eggs, and everyone in the diner just
Grabs them by like the collar. Just the egg.
So he gets a plate of eggs, and like everyone in the diner just turns to stare as this 6 foot tall, blonde, slick back hair, red eye, sunglasses indoors motherfucker just starts eating eggs by the handful, unhinges his jaw like a snake.
Hop.
leaves a $10 bill on the counter. Ordered $50 worth of eggs, so he totally just stole $30 worth of egg. Walks out the front door, and everyone's just like, "What the fuck?"
Uh-huh.
And after that, I'm not sure they would even bother calling the cops after that, because what the fuck just
What do you even say to them? Hello, someone just walked into my diner and ate 50 eggs by swallowing them whole.
He had
Ma'am.
red eyes.
He had red eyes. He unhinged his jaw.
well, we know, and like I could understand what they
Giant fish.
could tell them. I mean, the guy ordered like $50 worth of food and only left a $10 bill then left. I mean, yeah, I can see what you'd tell the cops, but I mean,
Yeah, but what about the details, though?
well, I mean, yeah, that is for the inevitable police report, but you know.
Give me your delicious fish meat. These will heal you if you use them, so I like to grab a couple. Assuming I can come up with the inventory space anyways.
I think you can sell them too to the merchant, right?
Yeah, and if you end up wanting, like, not using them, you can sell them to the merchant. They don't really give you that much, but hey, if you have the inventory space, you might as well grab them.
Yeah.
Worst case, you use them, get some free health. When you get hit, best case, hey,
Get some money.
get some money, you know, whatever.
Oh, and even if it's not very much, it's still some money.
Yup. Also, if you're a little bit more cruel-hearted than I am, you can shoot the crows and get some cash. Or other items. Usually I'm just too slow. So. But if you're hurting, the crows will drop you money and or items, which is cool. If you need it. This is a really hard puzzle, okay? Bear with me here. Up. Left.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
I mean, but you just have to like guess.
Yeah, well, you've seen their insignia by now, so the connection I guess you make is you recognize that as the insignia you've seen, so I think you've seen it by now, anyways. So you just try to recreate the insignia.
Just mess with it until it looks right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, I think the door of the church that I didn't really stop and look at it, but the area where Chainsaw Man was, there's like a church, and I think that church has the symbol on it. So if you like are actually looking around because you haven't played before, you'll like see that symbol, and then you come to this door and be like, "Oh, hey, I think I know what I'm supposed to do." Chief's note, as instructed by Lord Oops.
Never mind.
Never
The
mind.
chief's note.
As instructed by Lord Sadler, I have an agent in confinement alive. Why keep him alive? I do not fully understand what the Lord's intentions are. I would, however, think he'd keep them separate, not confine them together as been ordered. I do not expect Luis would trust a stranger, but if by chance they did cooperate, the situation could get a bit more complicated. If for some reason an unknown third party is involved, I don't think they'd let a chance like this slip by. But maybe it's all Lord Sadler's ploy, leaving us vulnerable so that the third party will surface, if they even exist, that is. It's an unlikely possibility, but if a prowler is already amongst us, then the plans could be ruined. I guess the Lord thinks it's worth the risk if we're able to stop whatever conspiracy is at work. At any rate, it's the Lord's call. We will trust his judgment as always. Spooky. But hey, they got handgun ammo in here, so... Ah, fuck. Goodbye, small fish. Can I eat...
Small fish.
Can I eat the small fish? Okay. Goodbye, small fish. You must flee my inventory now. Farewell. You were the best of us, small fish. Okay. Yeah, get rid of the small fish. It doesn't even matter. Yeah, don't be afraid to ditch the fish if you do grab them. They're fish. It's whatever. They're not your valuable resource. They're just kind of an easy health grab if you need it.
Just remember, if you become unpleasant to our eyes, you'll face severe consequences.
This man just threatened to kill me if I start looking ugly.
Unpleasant.
Well, good thing Leon is just like as hot in sex as he is, because if you started looking ugly, you would die.
Yeah, right?
Leon, I've been able to get some new info that might help you.
Fill me in.
Apparently, there's a religious cult group involved. They're called the Los Illuminados.
Los Illuminados. That's a mouthful. Anyway, I had an unexpected run-in with the big cheese of this village.
But you're okay, right?
Yeah, but he could have killed me, but he let me live. And he mentioned something about me carrying the same blood as them. Whatever that means.
Carry the same blood. Huh. Interesting.
Anyway, there are more important things than solving riddles right now.
You're right. Hurry and find that church, Leon.
So one thing that bothers me that isn't really important, but does bother me, she called them the Los Illuminados. Los means the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Luminados.
Yeah.
Maybe she
So
doesn't know
this
that.
is literally
Maybe.
fighting the Illuminati. The Illuminators. Which
It's the
Their
Illuminati.
name is the Illuminated.
Yeah.
Or the Illuminated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But so this is literally the Illuminati, though.
Not really. Not in terms of like, I know their names are similar,
by
but
what it's supposed to be, but the
What's
name
your
is
fucking
like
problem,
so,
dude? You just left me alone a second ago.
You are now unpleasant to my
I
eyes.
changed my mind.
you have entered my bedroom. You are now ugly. Prepare to die.
Well, admittedly, you did just kind of barge into his bedroom. I mean, you know.
Just ask me to leave, bro. It's all right. A mysterious woman in a mysterious red dress is rolling up. Thanks, mysterious woman in a mysterious red dress. No idea who that could be. Anyway,
No.
now that we're done with that completely missable scene that isn't really relevant, but hey, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You can just come down here without getting that.
Yeah, I always missed that scene when I played. I didn't
Hello,
realize
sir.
you could go back.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
hi.
I didn't realize it was occupied. Here, let me help you with that. We'll just clear you right up. Feeling better, sir? All right. Happy to help. Oh, you want to give me... Oh, you want to pay me for my service? Thank you, sir. Thank you.
That was a really good job you did.
Yeah, it was.
Especially since it gave you 1,300 pieces of gold.
I will eat this egg.
Nom 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 nom.
Can I open that one? We're sitting in here. Alright, goodbye, fishy. I'm gonna need the inventory space. I won't let me use
Bye,
it.
fishy.
Goodbye, fishy.
Bye, fishy.
Bye, big fishy.
We'll miss you.
I wouldn't go that far. Looks like the people in this house eat like normal humans. Oh, shit.
Oh shit! People eat like people? Oh my god!
Ding.
A single egg stored in the oven?
Yeah, that's not where
Yep.
you keep your eggs.
Oh, maybe that's why I keep getting sick.
Are you keeping your eggs in the fridge? What's wrong with you? It's like you're asking to get sick. Oh, there he is. Hello, sir.
Yep, here he comes.
Woo! Nope. No, sir. Ow, okay. Alright. I see how it is. Woo! Nope.
Oh.
That was close.
Calculated, don't worry. Woo! Nope. Woo!
You're not dead yet.
Woo!
That really hurt, man.
Boink. Ah, fuck you. Ah, clutch. Woo! Can he die?
I don't remember how many times you gotta shoot him.
So one
There we go.
of the other weird things about like just revolving this game's like release, this is the game that had the Chainsaw Special Edition controller.
Oh,
Oh yeah, for the GameCube, yeah.
Yup.
I don't
Special
remember
edition,
that.
Japanese only, I believe.
Okay.
I think. Anyway, one special edition to this game on release came with a controller that functioned that was shaped like a chainsaw. Look it up.
I'm
That
sure
was,
that
like,
was fun to play with.
It looks
Yeah.
fucking ridiculous. The
Yeah,
buttons are in
and-
weird places. It's all spread out. It's silly as hell.
Yeah, it does not look like it would be functional.
Like, it's silly as hell.
I mean, I guess that's like a lighter version of like when you want to build up to those challenges of like, hey, let's play Resident Evil 4 with a dance pad. Hey, let's play Resident Evil 4 with a fishing rod controller.
I'll give it some credit though. It's got nothing on playing what's it called? It's Steel Battalion on the Xbox, where you had to get a whole separate rig, and it was like insane. It was like it was like a tank. So the game's about mechs,
That's why
right?
the game was so expensive.
It's about mechs or
Yeah.
tanks or something. It had like this unique controller that basically looked like the inside of a tank.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like if you've seen pictures of what like an Abrams looks like inside of it, it looks like that. It's hilarious.
Yeah, and it was just about impossible to play it with like a keyboard because the controls were too crazy to really use a keyboard.
Well, it was like really complicated, and a lot of it had like highly specific things you had to do with this proprietary controller that was designed for
Yeah.
specific functions. Like, I don't know if it's like exactly accurate, but you know, like if you had to pull like a lever for something in the vehicle, then there was a lever on the controller that you pulled.
The point is, like, this was your very immersive mech simulator for if you had the cash for it.
Yeah, it's like huge. The controller is like this fucking chunk. It's insane.
Yeah, like this would take up your desk. Like this would be what
Interesting.
you are doing.
It's
I heard about it too, and like this would be one of the easier things to reproduce on any other controller. But I still thought it was a funny detail that there was an eject button, and if you failed to push that before the mech like explodes, then your save file was like wiped. You just lost all your progress.
and then I think there was
Yeah.
there's a sequel for the Kinect, I think. And instead of having this big controller, you just did everything like with your hands in the game. Hello, sir. And I think it was the Kinect. Maybe it's the PS Move. I don't know. One of those, fancy motion control
Motion
gimmicks that
control,
followed the
yeah.
Wii.
I think that's probably Connect.
Yeah, it sounds like it, considering it's on the original Xbox and as well. And it didn't work, from what I understand.
Most things with the Kinect just didn't. That just tells you if you're going to have motion control, design motion control. Don't just try to tack it on after the fact.
Well, it was like a unique game designed for the motion control. It's just the Kinect was, it just tried to read your hands' movements, so it wasn't like, ow.
I think that's just kind of over ambitious, at least right now, because that's like even current motion control technology with controllers is like it's gotten better with the gyroscopes and everything, and like I think the Switch's stuff is better than the Wii's stuff, but still trying to have like reading your hand motions as opposed to having a dedicated controller with a gyroscope and stuff is like, I don't know.
Something like that would have a lot better time right now in like VR with like a Vive or something, where it has like those controllers, or like maybe the Valve Index, where it has like a controller that can simulate hand movement without having to actually trace your hand, because you just hold it like a stick, and move your hand around.
Yeah.
I bet that would work fine. Like a VR mech game where you get kind of this internal view of the mech and use the controller to hit the different buttons or whatever. Kind of surprised we don't have something like that, to be honest. Yeah, we might. I don't really keep that much close of attention to it, but for all I know. Oh yeah, red and green herbs. You know how they go. You know how it goes. Yellow herbs make your health bar longer.
Ooh.
Yes.
And it works, well, never mind, we'll get to that later. That mechanic hasn't been introduced yet. But you can see where my health bar is. There's a whole like bunch of empty space. That's how far your health bar will fill up if you do it. So my recommendation is save yellow herbs for when you're really hurt. Like mix it with like a red and green and save it for when you're really hurt. And then, yeah. And then use it.
So it's refill plus extension.
Yes.
Yep. Ooh, there we go. TMP ammo. So I found since we have the ammo here, I'll just be honest. I found a much greater appreciation for the TMP in my latest practice run. It's a really helpful gun if you use it the right way. Which we're about to unlock. Or buy, I should say. Assuming I have the cash for it, which I should.
Got something that might interest you. Got a selection. What are you selling?
We are going to sell the ruby, the spinel. The Bitterstein and the Elegant Mask have slots you can see on them where you can put other things in it to increase their value, which I was talking about earlier. I won't get all of the things that go in there, but I'll get ones I know about. We want to buy the TMP, which I'm going to organize a little bit, hopefully get a bit of space here. I want the stock as well, but that should give me enough. I hate that the scope isn't on top of the rifle yet, but we'll make that happen later. There we go. Ooh, we can move that back one. Look at that. So yeah, I found I used to hate the TMP. I was using it the wrong way, more or less. You don't run around with the TMP out, though I'm going to equip it real quick to show you it. You use it for certain circumstances, and it's helpful. Kind of like the shotgun or the rifle. You want your handgun out like 90% of the time, and you want to switch to the other two when the situation calls for it. Which is the nice thing about this. The guns in this game, the gunplay in this game, each weapon has like a purpose, and if you know what you're doing, you can maximize their effectiveness with that purpose. Like the rifle, you saw me using it for like really effective single targets when I want someone just dead. Shotgun's been good crowd control. Handguns kind of are... Hi, I can aim. Thank you. Shotguns kind of are... right? Yeah, shotguns are crowd control. And TMP is going to serve a similar function, but not quite the same. The shotguns I kind of tend to save when I need someone to, like, I have a group of guys rolling up on me and I want them gone. The TMP is when I see, like, a single dude rolling up on me and I want to stun him, is how I tend to look at it. It gets a lot more helpful in the second area we end up in later. But I still like it. It can also be upgraded to do a pretty respectable amount of damage for what it is. Which is a machine pistol, though I don't remember what T stands for. The handgun itself, the pistol, is going to be kind of your bread and butter, like... Go-to default, your everyday... Whenever you're in a new area, you want the pistol out. Very versatile. Get knee shots if you need some crowd control, kick some dude away from you, etc., etc. Occurs to me that I have missed some of the blue medallions, so we won't be getting the gun until we're backtracking, but that's fine. We're just going to use it for ammo anyways. Hello.
Nice.
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 Don't tell me I don't have space. Ah, shoot. Alright, that's fine. We'll just let it go. Is there a man over here? There is a man over there's people over here. Oh, you gonna throw TNT at me? Nope. Ah, shit. Oh, it begins.
Oh, no.
Oh.
3 family insignias of the dead ringers. It looks like the dial only turns in clockwise in either increments of 3 or 4. Okay, bear with me here. I believe it's 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 3. Holy shit.
Nice.
Good memory.
Yeah.
I guess playing a game every year for like a long damn time will do that for you.
I don't remember all of them.
I'm noticing another change from past Resident Evil games that's kind of nice.
Hmm?
Leon, have you reached the church yet?
Well, yeah. Sort of.
Leon, did I mention not to take the scenic route? At any rate, Ashley's probably inside that structure. Rescue her, hurry!
The, like, plot items for progression are not taking up inventory space.
Yeah, it's great, because this game's inventory is... Oh, bye. Is, too strict for me to like that. And I'm glad that... Sirs. It's, I don't know. I had nothing against that in the other games, but it does work in this game in particular's favor.
Well,
I think just
yeah,
Code
'cause-
Veronica really drove home for me how annoying that can be when you had that time where you literally couldn't hold on to any healing items because of how many plot items you needed to carry.
Yeah. Well, yeah, this game going larger in scale means that dropping that was good, because Code Veronica shows what happens when you go too large in scale but don't drop certain elements that just don't work anymore.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to be in there, you bastard.
Oh.
That's mean.
Yeah, a little bit. Closure of the church. Regarding the 2 fugitives, the apprehension of Luis is our top priority, and the American agent a distant second. Luis stole from us is far more important than the girl. Unless we get it back, the girl will become useless to us. We must get it back to execute our plan to the end. If it gets in the wrong hands, the world would probably become a totally different place than what Lord Sadler has envisioned. At all costs, we mustn't let that happen. Nevertheless, we're not letting go of the girl. To ensure that the agent does not get to her, I have locked the church door where the girl is being held.
The girl TM?
The girl.
The girl.
TM. Anyone who needs access to the church must first get approval by Lord Sadler. There's a key beyond the lake, but it should be safe now that Del Lago has been awakened by our Lord. No one will get across that lake alive. Plus, our same blood. Plus, our same blood courses through the agent's veins. It'll be just a matter of time before he joins us. Once he does, there will be nobody else left that will come looking for the girl. Yep.
The girl.
Ah, shit. Goodbye, flame grenade.
I can see why they made that one scene, like, missable, because it seems kind of weird that the dude just kind of leaves you alone. They're like, hey, this dude will join us later. And then, like, seconds later, he tries to kill you again.
Yeah. We're just gonna leave that like that is, I guess, for now. If I'm playing on my own, I'd spend all the time to, like, reorganize that. But, for the sake of an LP, I'm gonna just move on and not think about it too hard.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe he wasn't gonna kill you. Like, he just knocked you onto ground and had his boot on you instead of trying to strangle you again.
I don't know. I'm not really. That scene does seem kind of weird to me. It's like they just wanted an excuse to show off the woman in the mysterious red dress, who is definitely not someone we already know.
Yeah.
Which, at that rate, they could have just made the first scene where he shows up the one where that happens, and it would have been fine.
Yeah, really. Because he was choking you, and then bang, 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 that's why he drops you. And
But then they couldn't do the whole thing where he's like, "Oh, I'll leave you alone because, you know, your red eyes.
I don't know, he could
You
have
have
looked...
the same blood."
He sees your eyes get red, says, "Oh, you have the same blood," gets shot, then drops you and turns around.
no.
I guess.
The blood makes him hesitate long enough for the
Mysterious woman.
in the red dress to be able to take a shot, so he doesn't kill you.
Yeah. Or maybe just drop the foreshadowing of the woman in the red dress or something. I don't know.
Also, you just murdered a murder.
Oh, shit. It's true. Are there goods here? Hello, I would like goods and or services. Preferably goods. Now,
Ominous growling noises.
if this doesn't look like a boss fight area to you, I don't know what does.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's...
It's just a perfectly normal area. Nothing bad will happen.
It smells a little bit like boss fight in here to me.
One of these days, someone's gonna make a big, suspicious open area, but then the boss is actually gonna be in like an area slightly beyond that that's much more cramped and less suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. There's gonna be a save point. Everything's like, oh yeah, boss time, and nope.
Then you go through the room and it's like a narrow corridor. Selection of fine things on sale, stranger. What am I selling? This spinel. Both of these spinels, not the green cat's eye. Thank you.
Look at him, he's got a storefront and everything.
He's a real merchant. So one thing I want to touch on is this tune-up option. Lets you upgrade your guns. The handgun's okay to upgrade if you're going to stick with the default handgun. There are others, so they may interest you more. But the default handgun is a solid option to stick with.
Mhm.
Don't upgrade the default shotgun and don't upgrade the default rifle. There are superior options later. The TMP is fine to upgrade. There's no other automatic weapon in a vanilla playthrough. Just be careful, because if you spend all your money on upgrades, you might not be able to purchase other things later. Which would be bad if, for say, you wanted to buy a first aid spray, and then you couldn't, or some such situation like that.
Oh, this game has, like, checkpoints and stuff. Like, you don't need to use the typewriter, do you?
For like a boss fight or something? No. I'll get checkpointed. I just want to use it before we stop for the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was none of that, you die and you get sent back to your last save fuckery in this game. Which is good, because there's a lot of traps that could kill you easily. It'd be kind of annoying, like this. This kind of thing would be really annoying if you got sent back to your last save.
Oh, yeah.
What?
I can appreciate that. I don't mind, like... I don't mind traps that might kill you instantly or be kind of BS as much if, like... it doesn't really send you back much at all.
Yeah, it's just all about how the game's designed around it. This game, it doesn't really bother me that there's stuff that can kill you, because 90% of the time they set you back right before it happens, so you know what's going to happen. Now,
Yeah.
Code Veronica's not quite instant death traps, but a variety of instances where you can totally just get, like, slaughtered, and it's annoying. It bothers me a lot, because that game's saving system is like you would expect from a classic Resident Evil game, and so if you get fucked over by a stupid hunter placed in a shitty spot, then, you know, you're kind of unhappy about it. This game, well, I do think it has some things that you can't reasonably predict. You know, it designs around that idea, so it doesn't bother me that much. There's some, as you saw, certain cutscenes have QTEs which will kill you, but they just load you back at the start of the cutscene, or like right before it. So it doesn't really matter. There's a lot to be said about how you organize these traps you're gonna throw at people. Something being, you know, kind of impossible to predict isn't inherently just automatically bad if you design around it the right way. Hello, sir. I'd rather you hadn't done that. That kind of fucking hurt. Which also
And
isn't
something to be said for good checkpointing.
Yeah. It's really all about the checkpointing, just, you know. Don't make people lose progress if you want some bullshit in your game, basically.
The better checkpointing you have, the more fuckery you can get away with having.
Yeah. Ow! Fuck me. No, snake, bad. This seems like it. Sirs. I'm just gonna... Yeah, thank you. Sorry, I get in my neighbor sometimes, and I sometimes think it's my front door, and I'm like, oh. I would like to use this brown chicken egg. Thank you. Chicken eggs are a good way to get health if you find one. They can give you that little top off the health bar.
That's my new favorite, like, bit to come out of this is imagining Wesker going to a diner and then asking for eggs and
Swallowing
they ask
them
him how
all.
they like him to prepare them, and he just like grabs them by the collar and is like, just the eggs.
Give me the eggs. No, that's a good bit. I like that. I just love the whole situation, like just imagining him swallowing whole eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like half of the diner looking on in utter confusion, and then like some other people just being like, "Eh, whatever."
Yeah. Well. That's one way to get your protein.
Spooky.
Hey, let's go out on the lake. It seems like a great idea.
I would love to go
Fun.
take a boat ride right now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Save just because we haven't saved yet.
Yeah.
We'll save down in slot 14. You know what
Is
sounds...
it the area where you don't want to shoot the water?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Actually, I kind of want to go fishing now that you now that you talk about it. I sure do love fishing. Oh shit, I'm dead.
Yep.
Nom.
Nom. So we'll end the episode with my eating because it's been 41 minutes. Next time,
Okay.
we'll turn the tables on this gigantic fucking salamander man and show him why you don't eat.
Leon.
Yeah, you don't eat Leon.
Mm-hmm.